Here's what you need to know about this super budget-oriented beginner guitar kit. You may have seen the unboxing video. Now, when I took it out, it needed a setup. I have done that setup, so now I can tell you exactly what this one needed to give you an expectation of what one might need if you order one for yourself. I always say that beginner guitars, it is very important that they are set up properly. Setup refers to, is there any bow in the neck? Are there sharp frets sticking out? The height of the pickups, is the tremolo set up correctly with the right tension? Is the intonation set? That is the distance from the nut that each of these are. Is the nut set up correctly? All of these things are considerations in a setup. The height of these saddles, there are a whole variety of things that need to be done to set a guitar up. And I can tell you just about everything that I mentioned did need a little bit of setup work on this specific guitar. None of it was that difficult. None of it was that time consuming. None of it was that bad, but it did need several little adjustments to the height of the saddles, to the bow of the neck. The intonation was almost perfect to begin with. Actually, the nut didn't need any help, but each of these needed to be tightened, as well as the screws here. I snugged those up to make the tuners not have slop in them. Let's see here. I have my favorite rechargeable USB rechargeable tuner with a huge bright color screen on it up here right now. And this is the Capo that comes in the kit. So what else do you need to know here? Oh, I mentioned the things I did. I also took a sanding sponge and went up and down the edge to round over the fret ends. They were slightly sharp. I'm telling you, this is the cheapest, easiest way. You pull the string out of the way and go up and down lightly like this. See how I have it angled? And it will take the sharp edges off and kind of round those over so they're nice and comfortable. So I went through the process, got the neck straight, everything set up. It actually plays pretty well, sounds pretty decent, even through the tiny little amp that comes with it. I'm using a different guitar cord here. I have my JSAUX guitar cord. It's straight on one end and a 90-degree on the other. This actually came with a guitar cable that you could use. It came with a clip-on tuner. I just like that one better, so I used it. I have not needed to change strings yet, but I don't think the strings that came on this are that great. I'll play a little bit and then I may change the strings out. But overall, would I buy this? I think that's the real question. It's a brand that I had not heard of before. And I think that's why it is so inexpensive, because if a big brand, if a name brand put their name on this exact guitar would probably cost 2 or 3 times as much. That's just how the market works these days. I think it is a solid guitar with a good setup. It would make a great beginner option for someone who wants to dip their toe in guitar. I'm telling you, playing guitar is difficult. You really need, if you want to be successful, you really need to be sure you have a guitar that is set up properly so that it plays properly. Any budget guitar you get, even a more expensive guitar, every single one is probably going to need a setup. So keep that in mind when you get it. Learn how to do setups yourself, or find someone you trust who can do the setups for you. Even if you spend $5 grand on a guitar, it's probably going to need a setup. Just budget for that when you're buying something. So don't take any of the things I said about this needing a setup as being, oh no, it's terrible. No, it's just a guitar. That's how these things work. So anyhow, I've enjoyed it. I played it. I set it up yesterday, played it this morning. I played for a couple hours. I'm kind of digging it. And for the money, holy smokes, with this little amp and all the things that come with it, it's kind of hard to beat.